after bar after bar after bar after bar. I'm too persistent, whipping comment, no cast. Get it on my own, no collab.
Yeah. Hey, it's been a while since I've been over on these sides, man. You know what I'm saying? We got Andy Panda in the building, TumaniYO in the building, blood. New music dropped. Let's get into it. From the time I'm seeing the red, gold, and green, I already think it's gonna be. Sorry, I got a notification. Anyway, from the time we see the red, gold, and green, I feel like I already know what kind of sound we're gonna be doing, and you know. But let's go into it. Let's see what I go on. False. Exactly what I thought.
Wake up, my people, wake up and moving on. Put your hands up.
Now the elements to this one are cold already, bro, because normally the song starts and then they start to add layers and that, bro, you know what I'm saying? But the beat, you hear the little tambourine or whatever you want to call that. You got my man singing, then you got the woman in them thing in the background, like, you know what I mean? It's already started the song and there's already a lot going on and that, you get me? So that tells me that, like, when we get into the middle of the song and them thing there, bro, then there's going to be a lot of layers added on, most likely.
Wake up, my people, wake up and moving on. Put your hands up, life is coming on. Wake up, my people, wake up and moving on.
Little drums as
Put
well.
your hands up, life is coming on.
Actual drums as
Wake up,
well.
my people, wake up and moving on. Put your hands up, life is coming on. Wake up, my people, wake up and moving on. Put your hands up, life is coming on.
Trumpet.
Fire still, yeah still. Кладем дорогу в рай, тратим немало сил. Fire still, yeah still. Кладем дорогу в рай, тратим немало сил.
Nah, I like this one still in that, bruv, you know what I'm saying? Because when it comes to these guys, they're very, like, they use their voices as instruments and that. So when it comes to the beat, they don't really need much going on for them to make the song good and that, bruv. But right now, you got a lot of beats and different layers going on alongside what they're doing, and that just makes it absolutely cold. So his voice is sounding very manly, very boisterous and that, bruv, you know what I'm saying? And then you got the beat as well, bruv, that's doing a lot, bruv, sounds absolutely cold. That beat drop as well.
Put your hands up, life is coming on. Life is coming on. Fire still, yeah still. Кладем дорогу в рай, тратим немало сил.
And he's even using layers in his voice and that, bruv, you know what I'm saying? You got the deep version and then you got the even deeper version of his voice and that.
Fire still, yeah still. Кладем дорогу в рай, тратим немало сил. Fire still, yeah still. Старый приемник говорит мне life is when. Fire still, fire still, fire still, fire still. Wake up, my people, wake up and moving on.
This is what I was talking about.
Life is coming on.
And this is what I was talking about when I said that because there was a lot of layers at the start of the song, as it just started, you could tell that this one was going to be a bit more technical and that, like, you can hear the taking layers out, putting them back in, taking it out, putting it back in and them thing there, bro. You know what I'm saying? To kind of mix and match it. And kind of like keep the song interested and keep you on your toes as you're listening along and that, bro. You know what I mean? I like that right there. That's cold still.
Wake up and moving on. Put your hands up. Life is coming on. Wake up, my people. Wake up and moving on. Put your hands up.
The African drums and the Western drums as well.
People, wake up and moving on. Put your hands up. Life is coming on. Wake up, my people. Wake up and moving on. Put your hands up. Life is coming on.
Не погасни огонь под урагана бою внутри тебя. Ясно горит.
If you guys are listening to Brazilian funk and that, that's exactly what he sounds like and that, bro. He sounds like he's speaking like Brazilian Portuguese or something, bro. You know what I mean? That is more, he still probably is speaking the Russian language and that, bro. But that literally sounds like Brazilian Portuguese or like a certain Brazilian language and that, bro, in terms of the way he's like pronouncing his words and that. You know what I'm saying?
Wake up and moving on. Put your hands up. Life is coming on.
Не погаснет огонь под урагана бою внутри тебя. Ясно горит так, чтобы искры летели higher. Одни запреты не хватает кислорода. Нам и ради мира громадами лира неостановимо передана по рукам. Больше нет.
Come on, man, that flow was absolutely cold in that. And I like the simplicity of it because at the start, you obviously got him repeating the same thing, put your hands up type of thing, bro. Kind of like a chant and that, bro. That's how you get a crowd going and them thing there, bro. You know what I'm saying? Put your hands up type of thing. And now you pass it over to my man that's doing his thing and that, bro. You get me? Now he brings it, makes it a bit more technical. He's saying more words in that, bro. His flows are way more technical as well, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like that right there. They always bring something different to the track. When it comes to like Hajime and the artist, and they're like, there's multiple people on the track and that, it's never they're doing the same thing. All of them are always doing something different and that, so all of them bring something different to the track and that and make it interesting.
Wake up, put the mice up, wake up, put the mice up, put the mice more bright.
Let me know what he was saying right there, blood. You know what I'm saying? Because I know she was saying wake up, but what was he saying in return to her saying wake up and that, bro? Because I know it's probably something important.
Wake up, put the mice up, wake up, put the mice up, wake up, put the mice more bright.
Wake up, my people, wake up and moving on. Put your hands up, life is coming up. Wake up, my people, wake up and moving on. Put your hands up, life is coming up. Wake up, my people, wake up and moving on. Put your hands up, life is coming up. Wake up, my people, wake up and moving on. Put your hands up, life is coming up. Life is coming up.
Masterpiece, man. Masterpiece right there, bro. You get me? Perfect example of for the hook and at the start. Like, you don't really have to do too much in songs and that, bro. You're not to get people going and that, bro. You're not like the bars and the fast flows and the technicalities of actual rap. You got that in the second verse and them thing there, bro. You know what I'm saying? But that song was absolutely cold in that. I can't even lie. Because normally when it comes to songs like that, there can be sometimes people can say there's too many layers and like there's too much going on, but there was a lot going on in that song, but it all meshed together perfectly, bro. Like I said, you had the two type of drums, you had the tambourine, you had the trumpet, you had the woman at the start, you had Andy Panda who doubled up his vocals, so that's two other layers. Like, you know what I mean? There was a lot of layering in this one. There was a lot going on, but it all fit perfectly together, bro. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I like about this tune right here, fam. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, from the time I saw the red, gold, and green and that, I already knew it was going to have a bit of a Jamaican-y kind of influence in that. Because, you know, Jamaica has a certain type of sound when they're kind of like how the Rasta men kind of like preach certain things or say certain things and that, bro. You know what I'm saying? But how they use their melodic sound is very like unique to them and them thing there, bro. You get me? So when people kind of use it, you can definitely hear the influence instantly. But hopefully you guys enjoyed us. Spin your boy Njies and I'm out here and a bit people, man. I'm gone.
Can't level my style, you know star. Don't try clash, this a vibes, not war and track. Favorite dumpling, style up, sweet, Milo, vibes, rhino, bounce. Pan the riverside, Cairo. Move 1, 2, 2-step and gyro. Move with the times, man. Try style, man, who ya style, pan. Outdo and style, man. If you can't style, man, move to the side.